Planning room. Jaune, alright, me Neo and Emerald will be striking the Diamond Casino. Jaune, alright, me Neo and Emerald will be striking the Diamond Casino. It has been used to steal money from the hard-working men and women. Lester, do you have a way in? Judging by its security, it won't be an easy break-in. Jaune, I was contacted by the disgruntled former employee that has been working there for years. Emerald, can you trust him? Jaune, yes, he's always been a loyal worker until the casino was bought out by someone from Atlas. Since he's a Faunus, the owner immediately terminated his employment. Cage, racist pigs. Jaune, he came to me requesting for justice. I employed him as a security contractor here and promised him a place here. Neo signs. Does the guys have a name? Jaune, yeah, it's Vincent. Lester, well, we have a way, and the question is the score. Jaune, the new recruits that joined already had the place scoped out. Lester, let's see, there's the daily earnings vault. It should give us a bonus. And dual keypad verification. So we can't do this solo. Now they look at the contents of the safe. Lester, no dice on the three-man job, boss. There's a smorgasbord of loot there. Emerald, why does the casino have those in the first place? Neo sign, the upper class of society keeps it there, and some of their ill-gotten gains for laundering. Emerald, let's see, there's cash, gold, and are those diamonds? Neo had sparkles in her eyes until she had her scroll ring. It was the news. She looks as her eyes widen. She then alerts Jaune, and they begin to mobilize. Emerald, Daimyo, what's happening? Jaune, an old acquaintance, is in trouble. At the same time, a bunch of wannabe huntresses are doing it in our territory. Emerald, should we help out? Jaune, no, you can't be exposed as you will be a part of the heist crew, and the kids are already seen in public. Only me and Fennec are will deal with them. You source our gear for the moment. Emerald nods and just gets ready. Then Jaune and Neo moves towards the chaos. Jaune, Neo, contact Roman L. I have a plan to get him out of his problem. Neo then texts on her scroll. After a while, she received an okay. They make their way to the roads and saw a lot of overturned cars and injured civilians. Jaune then pushes a button on his helmet. Jaune, Xiong, we got a lot of people hurt in the streets. Send your guys to help. Junior, you got it, boss. Back at the club, the doors burst open as the twins rode a motorcycle going towards the fight as the crew went out and aiding the injured civilians. Meanwhile, the freeway, it was a total mess as Jaune and Neo approaches the downed people. Neo was able to get the others out as Jaune looked at the dead and closes their eyes, seeing a father holding on to his dead daughter, who appears to be 8 years old. Jaune offered a prayer and stood now filled with anger. Jaune, Fennec with me now. Meanwhile, below the freeway, Ruby, Bumblebee, then Yang and Blake tried to do a combo until a barrage of rockets flew in front of them as they see a heavily armored man descend from the sky. Jaune, back off, let the professionals handle this. Yang, HUI, you're the guy who. Jaune, stow it. Then a rusty-looking machine emerged, then a voice rang. Roman, oh, the new mighty daimyo graces us with his presence. Ruby, die what now? Weiss, a lord. What's he doing here? Neo using a new advance to emulate her voice through her new helmet. Neo, this is his territory. You guys are in violation of operating here without permission. We would let it pass if it was a sanctioned Huntsman team. But judging you guys seem to be just students. We won't let you do things like this here. Blake, we're after Torchwick. And don't forget, we don't remember the slaughter you left behind at the docks. Neo then points her rifle at them. Roman, I guess I should make my exit then and let you lot sort this out. Unseen by anyone, Roman was leaving the mech as Neo's eyes glowed slightly as an illusion of Roman remained in the Paladin. Jaune then. And it appeared that Roman had died on a fiery explosion. The teams were all shocked to see the blatant murder. Then a bullhead landed as Ashbin and Goodwitch came out. Glinda, Team RWBY, stand down now. Your team's already on thin ice since Schnee condemned Mr. Ark for an unnecessary death. Jaune, so Ice Bitch was the one that nearly got me killed, and the rest did nothing. The team surrendered to her authority as she cracked her riding crop. Then Headmaster Ashbin went to greet the newly self-appointed daimyo of Vale and bowed. Ashbin, "O mighty daimyo, let me apologize for my students' transgressions." Jaune, "Tell that to the dead civilians on the freeway, Headmaster." Ashbin and Glinda's eyes widen as they look at the team. Ashbin, "All of you don't even try to get out of this one. We will meet with the authorities on the bridge, and we'll discuss this matter explicitly." The team suddenly paled at the consequences of their actions as Sun and Neptune finally caught up. Glinda sharpened her glare. "Glinda, are you two involved in this as well?" The two shrunk at her gaze and slowly nods. And the air was filled with screams and rebukes as Ashbin redirected his attention back at the new Lord of Vale. "Ashbin, daimyo, let me extend my hand in apology for all this. And let me repay you with tribute." Jaune, "No, keep a tighter leash on those brats and train them hard in following the rules and loyalty. That's enough." He then turns to leave. As the duo left before the police arrived. Then they met up with Torchwick in one of Jaune's safe houses he provided in his message. "Roman, so you're the new big shot in the whole city." Jaune, "Yes, and I extend the same offer I give to all who work for me. I offer to share all success with you along with my loyalty, and pledge my life to protect yours." Roman, "Wow, such an impressive offer. But, Jaune, from one criminal to another, don't work for scumbags." Roman then conceded. Jaune, "But you have to throw away your old identity." Roman, "Easy. If I continued as is that fire bitch, will hunt me down." Jaune raised an eyebrow. Later on one of the agency's bathrooms, a man with black hair looks at a mirror. He was holding a familiar bowler cap. Roman, "I guess this is goodbye. I'm gonna miss you, old buddy." As he put the cap in a cabinet in the corner. As he took a bandolier and wore it over his new black trench coat as long hidden bear ears adorned his head. He walks out and meets up with Jaune. Jaune, "So what's your name now, Rome? When we're outside, my name is Boba Fett, Neo is Fennec, and you." Roman, "Call me Santo." As he twirled a big staff that can make a shift into a large rifle. Jaune, "All right, like get you set up for the heist." Roman, "You gonna hit the diamond? Well, shot, count me in. Always wanted to hit that place."